In this video, I'm going to give you a tutorial for the FabFilter Pro-Q. I'm doing mixing, mastering, EDM here at This Mix Is Sick, using the FabFilter Pro-Q every day. And this tutorial will be very fast. So only in 5 minutes you will learn all that you need to know on the FabFilter Pro-Q3. Let's get into it right now. Let me start the 5-minute timer in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Alright, let's look at the down section first. Linear phase mode. It's really something I advise because the quality of the EQ will be way higher. If you are, low on CPU, or if you're just EQing some not super important elements, definitely feel free to use the zero latency because it's really good as well. But if you're, for example, mastering and you're EQing your master, or you're EQing your bass, or some really essential parts, definitely go with linear phase. The linear phase mode in low, medium, high, very high, maximum, it's difficult to tell them apart. Medium is really good, but especially if you really need the best results, go higher. The analyzer, you can go pre, post, so you can see what happens before or what happens after your EQing. You can as well sidechain and see the sidechain information in the spectrum, or select other instances of the Pro-Q3 in your session, so you can really see what's going on in other parts. Then as well you can do EQ matching, which is super cool. I'm not really doing it. You can set the specifics of your EQ, or you can freeze your EQ. Cool analyzer options there. This is the hard bypass, which bypasses the EQ. This is the gain scale, so you can really make a overall decrease or increase of your EQ moves. You can as well select your output pen, output level. Then here it's auto gain, so if you enable this, the EQ will automatically gain up and down if you make moves. This button enables the output meter on the right side. This flips the phase. Now let's go over all the bands. This is the bell. It automatically gets a bell if you're in the center part. It does an automatic low cut if you're on the left side, and an automatic high cut if you're on the right side. If you want to do a low cut, you can increase or decrease the steepness of the curve with your mouse, and as well you can lower the Q or intensify the Q. This is a very great way to dial in the exact EQ curve that you're after. So that's fantastic. If you want to do a low shelf, you can as well boost, cut, and I advise to go with this one over a low cut in lots of situations to keep the integrity of a sound. Now, what's amazing as well on the Pro-Q3 is this section right here. You can either way only control the left, only control the right, only control the mids, or only control the sides. As well, it's dope that you can either way go with static EQ or go with dynamic EQ. And if you're in dynamic mode, it instantly goes into automatic dynamics. So the way the dynamic expansion or reduction happens is in an automatic detection. If you want to have a bit more specific control over that threshold there, then you can go into this mode, which is manual threshold mode. And you can really, dial in the amounts of impact you want to have the threshold with. Then if you are here, you can as well select sidechain. And if you select the sidechain, you can even use a external sidechain from your project to, for example, when the clap hits, have increase or decrease there on the dynamics. As well, if you're playing something and you're hovering your mouse and you're just not moving, you can see ringing points or the top points of a specific frequency, which can be super useful. As well, this is the 5-minute timer, so let's stop that. I feel kind of confident that you know everything now. Of course, there's more about the Pro-Q3. There's other longer videos on YouTube as well. There's one other video that I did that's called Read the Manual of Your Plugins. Same goes for this one. If you really want to know everything about your plugin, just search the plugin, add PDF behind it in Google. Every plugin has a manual basically, and you can read it and really learn everything about it. Same goes for analog gear. If you buy analog gear and you read the manual, then you will just exactly know what's up and educate yourself. Yeah, that way you can really get the best out of your plugins and analog gear. I hope that this video brought you any value. If so, then definitely leave comments, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching and go use the FabFilter Pro-Q. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.